Hey guys, so we got the family day ride tomorrow. Just want to go over a couple things on the machine before we head out for tomorrow. So I figured I'd get out here, get a drink going, gin and tonic night. Good stuff. And kind of go over my pre-ride maintenance stuff. So one thing that I always check before you go out on a ride, every other ride or so, is I always check my lug nuts. Just trying to find the page here. Got the whole owner's manual. It's very important to have. And it's also not all that expensive. Gives you everything that you could possibly need. Broken down. All the torque specs and everything. It's a good idea to have. But anyway, I remember what it is. It's 89 foot-pounds, 120 newton meters, plus or minus. So we'll just go around every wheel here and check our lug nuts. These all should be good because, like I said, I've checked them before, but it's good to check before the ride. You don't want a lug nut come loose on you. Go to the back here, and same thing. Check all four corners. Good thing to do before a ride, especially on a cold day and everything. You don't want to lose a tire on a trail. So that's one of the main things to check. From there, we'll go into the oil. We'll flash to that now. Show you how to check the oil on the machine. That's dipstick on the back. And then pre-maintenance, obviously check your fuel, and we'll also grease it up. So let's get into that. Let me just grab the light here. On the back side of the machine, you got to go clutch side. Right underneath here. So if you look up and over, let's see if we can get it in here. She's a little tight in here for the phone. There she is. There's your oil dipstick. So that right there, it's right in between the two snorkels. So we'll back out. You can kind of see it in between here, right there. So if you come to the back of the machine, look at your snorkel tubes and look there. So let's get this light hung up and check her. There, okay. Now this is the first time I've checked it since I've gotten the machine. So, how are we looking? Let's get a little bit of light on there. Looking good. Looks like, yeah, gotta remember it's cold too. Here, I'll show you in the light here. So, machine's cold. It is just over the minimum mark. And remember, it's negative, it's about -10 right now, so it's to be expected that it is going to be just a little bit chillier than, and a little bit lower in the dipstick than it should be once it gets warmed up. So that's good. Good check. So, very important to do, grease up your machine. I try and do it every ride, just keep the mud and shit out of there. It's good to have a decent sized whip. As you can tell on this one, got 24 inches, 2-foot whip on there. So that comes in handy. And pretty well, if you just follow anything that moves, you can find a grease fitting. So all the A-arms, if you look up and in here, let's see if we can get a light on there too. That'll really show. So there's a grease fitting up here. There's going to be one over here. And then on the bottom of the arm down there. Right there. And there's going to be one underneath the machine. If we go kind of this way, get some light on there. Turn my light off. There we go. Up and underneath there. At the top of the arm. You can see it there. So that's the front grease fittings. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the A arms. Then you're going to have one on your sway bar link, which is right there. You can kind of see the guy right there. And that will be on both sides. And I believe that's all of them for the front end. And then we'll go to the back. So I'll show you the rear suspension. Show you where the rear one is here. This is your grease fitting on your under sway bar right here, covered in mud. So just clean that off and get that a little bit of a greasing as well. Nothing on the back, that's all just bushings. And same thing with this side. A little bit of grease on the sway bar right here. There we go. Right there. And that's it. Everything else is all sealed up in the rear. So, this is another much needed item. And, well, my birthday came early this year. I got a nice Copeland box to go on the back of the machine. So the thing that I really like about this one is it still allows a ton of room in between the snorkels and the box. And it holds a small little gas can, like one of these guys here. Boom. This goes right on and in there. So when we're up north, where we have to go, it's about 100 and change kilometers, I know that I won't run out of fuel. So that's that. And like I said, it clears the snorkels really nice. Holds the fuel. I'll have to still figure out how I'm going to strap that down properly. Nope. Shit. Whoops. Anyway, let's check out the inside here. It's not fastened down yet, so. But anyway, got a decent amount of room on the inside. Got some fastening instructions there. So, and this looks like a pretty decent seal. Like, I wouldn't trust it for waterproof, that's for sure. Along the perimeter here. Definitely wouldn't trust it for waterproof. But it looks like a nice tight seal. Tight enough to keep the water out of it. So what do we have for mounting brackets here? Installation instructions. Those are always good. So let's open this guy up here. So let's see what they gave us in the package here. Came with this little bag. Installation instructions. It's the first time I'm looking at these, so let's see. Attachment point A, B, B. Okay, they have a, let's see what they gave us for hardware. Probably help if I read the English side, eh? There we go. So we got one bracket there, 2 brackets, and some fasteners. we'll have to figure out the best way to fasten this down. And what we have to work with on the machine. Because on the machine itself, let's grab the flashlight here. That apparently has grease on it now. Okay. So those are the mounting spots right there. 1, 2, and let's see what we got on the underside. We got a hole here. I don't know what that's for. Got a couple areas for screws and a couple areas for screws down there too. So we'll have to figure out how we're going to mount this. There we go. Okay. So we got the box installed. The Kolpin, I forget exactly what model it is. I'll have to look that up. It wasn't meant for the X3. It was meant for an RZR or a Wildcat. But I liked how it held the gas cans. So we made it work. So I used, sorry about the light there. I used the factory holes there. Boom. And boom. And as you can see, it still clears the snorkels and everything, nice and clear. And already started putting some stuff into it for tomorrow. Spare belt, full socket set, etc. Some bunch of tools and wrenches and stuff. So I was able to utilize the brackets that it came with to fasten it down. I just switched them around, put a washer on it. I'll paint those black in the future because right now they're a little ugly, as you can tell. There we go. So she sits nice. She is sturdy. Like, I can't shake the box without shaking the whole machine. And so I fastened right here, the other side. And if we look underneath, we can see a bolt at the end of the light there. Boom, boom. So I got one on each corner. The left-hand side, where the clutch is, very easy to drill. I drilled from the underside up. The passenger side, a little more difficult. I blind drilled it from the top side inside the box with an impact and a little short drill bit. Worked great. I'm very happy with it. Looks good on the back. Close her up. Latch her down. Be able to put our couple spare gas cans on there too. And like I said, she looks nice. Clear the snorkels and everything on the back. Nice, nice. I like it. So, we're all ready for tomorrow now. A couple more things need to go in that box. I'm going to bring my impact just in case. I got a spare belt. Got a full socket set. I'm going to make a video of all the stuff that I carry for a ride anyway. Tire repair kit. I used to carry around a portable air compressor, but that one took a swim. So, needless to say, need to buy a new one. But we'll have that all set up before we go up north. Other than that, yeah, I think we're pretty good to go. The only thing that drives me crazy about these machines is the clutch changing kit that comes with it. Oh, it scores the clutch while you're separating it. Not overly happy about that. I think I'm going to come up with something a little bit better. But for now, it'll do. And I have that in the glove box. And all this stuff to change a belt on the trail if need be. Because when you're dealing with a 172 horsepower turbo, it's bound to happen eventually. So, look forward to the ride tomorrow. Got a bunch of guys coming out. I think we have let's see, we have 3 side-by-sides for sure. I think a couple ATVs coming with us. And then we have a whole crew of guys going out as well. Part of the club. They're having a potluck. So we got some buffalo chicken dip that we're going to set up for that. Well, so tune in for the ride video tomorrow. Ciao.